What is going on, my YouTube family? Today we got something special. I had something in my arsenal this whole time, didn't even know about it, and I'm about to show you guys right now. It is a status effect build, heroic status effect build to be exact. I don't know if it works on legendary, didn't try it on legendary. You guys know about me and my legendary personality. I don't do it, but today we got the heroic status effect build. All right, so what we're gonna do is go over this real quick. I'm using the carbon 7. Now you guys are probably wondering why I'm using perpetuation. Well, the reason why I want to do is I kind of want to try it out. I just want to go all status everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So headshots grant 50% status effect damage and duration to the next status effect you apply. All right, and then we got, you know, the king of all status effects, the Scorpio shotgun. All right, and y'all know the septic shock, shooting a target applies stacks of venom, which lasts for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. And you guys, if you want to read that further, just get the gun because I want you guys to try this anyway. All right, and then we're gonna try it with the sledgehammer. Yes, we're going with the sledgehammer talent with the TDI card. Now what sledgehammer does is dealing damage with a grenade applies a mark on target. Targets with mark will take 30% more damage to armor and have 20% movement speed debuff, right? So the reason why I want to have that card is, right, because look, I mean that sledgehammer talent is because look, with Vile, right, you got the toxic delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. But not only that, listen to this. Total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and increased by your status effect. Now, let's go back. If you guys realize, sledgehammer is only applied through grenades, right? So there we go, right? We got a connection with the grenades, with the concussion grenade. And guess what we have on for the build? The concussion grenade. You see how everything is lining up when I make these builds. Now, going back to, now we have the guns having status effects, the concussion grenades syncing with our pistol and our mask, providing status effect as well. And then we got the cookbook backpack, which gives us perfectly wicked. All right, applying status effect increases total damage by 18% for 27 seconds. All right, and as you guys can see, my talents, I mean my attributes, I'm not going over those, you can just see it by looking at it. And then you got the perfectly unbreakable. You guys know I love that talent, perfectly unbreakable, right? When your armor is depleted, repair 100% of your armor back. All right, so if you're getting slapped up and you're unbreakable, you still have that, you get 100% of your armor back, right? And then match that up with the 200% from the firewall specialization medkits. You know what I'm saying? It's almost unstoppable, right? Then I'm gonna just pair it with some extra Seska, you know what I'm saying, get that critical hit chance on top of, you know, the attributes, critical hit damage and critical hit chance with some armor. You got to have a lot of armor, guys. I'm going with 1.7 here. 1.7 and up is like the basic approval for any type of armor for any build. 1.7 and above is like what you want to go with, like always. Unless you're gonna go pure DPS, but just know if somebody like outmoves your DPS or whatever, or if you're in PVE and you just get slapped up by a whole bunch of mobs and you basically get one shot, it's because you have no armor. I'm just pointing that out right now. And then we're going with the Picaro's holster. You know, we got to add that status effect, but not only that, we get 15% weapon damage on top of that with 10% skill haste. You see how everything is lining up, and we got the status effect for the attribute as well, right? And then we're going to drop it off with the Grupo. You guys know I love Seska and Grupo, especially in PvP. You know, I run that for critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Now, we got that plus 15% critical hit damage here. And then, you know, with our attributes, we got the critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Now, let's go over to the stats. In the stats, you know, we got to have max critical hit chance, which is 60%. For those who don't know, I explained that earlier in my PvP tips video. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you guys check that out. Now, we got 60% here with 106 and 101 critical hit damage for the both of those weapons, right? So let's go ahead. Enough of this talk. Let's go ahead and test it out right now. But wait, I know what you guys were thinking. You guys are probably thinking, why not use the cabaret? Wow. I know you guys were thinking, why not use the cabaret submachine gun? And guess what? I am going to use it. I'm going to show you guys that this build works perfectly well in sync. I'm showing you guys in sync builds every time. Now, why are we using the cabaret new submachine gun? Is because of Perfect Thunder Strike. Deals 40% extra damage to shock targets. Why do we have that on? Because the Scorpio, what does it do? Septic shock. 6 bullets into your enemy gives you shock damage. Create shock. All right. And then what else gives you shock? Our shock trap. You see how this is all in sync? So enough talk. Now let's get into the gameplay. We're going to take a lot of damage due to the fact that this is heroic and we are a status effect build. And we only have 1.7 armor. I usually carry around 2 mil armor, but 1.7 is like the bare minimum for armor you need to have. So you got to be more strategic with the build. You got to be in cover a lot more. Even though you have a status effect build, it's still smart to just be in cover a lot because of the 1.7 that you have. All right. So we're using the build to our advantage. We're using the perpetuation for the headshot, and then as soon as we get the headshot, we do this, bow, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's on cooldown, but you guys get the point here. You just want to use the build as effective as possible. All right. So for example, if you like to use the AR like me, I get the headshot. So I gotta wait for perpetuation to cool down. But I get the headshot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you guys right now with this one little guy, because it's the guy that left. That's how quick we just did it with this build. We'll wait for the 10 seconds for the fire sticky to cool down, because I want to show you guys how to do it. All right. Boom. Right. So it's on cooldown. Right. Get the headshot. Boom. Perpetuation came up. Shoot him with the sticky. Boom. And watch him just die. I'm not gonna even shoot. Just gonna watch him die. Bow. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do it. Just rinse and repeat. Now, like I said, you gotta be in cover a lot, guys. You gotta be in cover a lot with this 1.7. 1.7, it'll melt you quick. It'll melt you quick. All right. So I'm gonna give it one more example. Ooh-wee, I'm not gonna lie, man. Running with this SMG like this, that just look hard. You just almost like you doing the nay or the Dougie or something like that. Like, goodness, man, that just looks clean just holding that gun like that. All right, but enough talk. Let's go ahead and show this variation of the build. We're gonna use shock a lot just to prove that this submachine gun is going to do stupid damage. Let's go ahead and just use everything else too while we're at it. Oh, these guys are not shocked anymore, of course. It only makes sense to actually show it while they're being shocked. Let's go ahead and go ahead and get in this corner real quick, get more cover. As soon as he goes shocked, I'm all right, bet swapping over, finishing him off. Oh my gosh, where did this health bar go? That junk just vanished. Oh shoot, he's shocked. Here we go. Okay, not too bad. Not super fast damage, but not too bad though. I'm not gonna lie, pretty decent. Let's try this. I'm just gonna keep practicing while doing this shot and see what type of damage we can do. So that was easy. I mean, there was a red bar. Oh, he died quick. He died quick. Man, the main build is so strong that they died before I even get to try the shot. Look at that. I mean, what can I do? You You know, the build is so powerful that they dying before I even get the shock off. We gotta try this with another gameplay. Oh my goodness, we gotta try this with something else. It's just too strong, man. We'll try with another public execution. Ooh, allergies are acting up today. I be trying not to make these videos long, but it's really hard when you got something good like this, you know? It's really hard. You guys want to see it, like the raw footage, because you want to see how good it is. I don't just bullshit you, you know what I'm saying? I give you guys good builds. And I'm already knowing what you're thinking. You're like, well, what about this? What about this? That's why I show you guys variation sometimes. Like if I know the variation, I would show you. I'm not gonna not show you the variation, especially with this new SMG that's out. I mean, might as well give it its full credit, right? All right, so let's go ahead and throw that shock out. Let's go ahead and hit these guys. All right, this guy's shocked. Let's try this. Ooh, he's melting. He's melting. I mean, the Scorpio is going crazy by itself. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. The build is just good overall. You don't even need to use the SMG. That's probably why I have two variations of this. The first one with the well, this will be the first one, but the second one with the assault rifle is a slower DPS, so you can have more fun with the build. But this one is just, you easily just burn through it all. Like, no questions about that at all. Ooh, let me back up before I die. I'm gonna take this kit real quick. Put this right here. Hoping they all do that. That's crazy. Hello. Bye-bye. Ah, I missed. Oh, they're shocked. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. Oh, he's shocked too, but I missed it. It's all good. This swap weapons bug is still existing. Devs, the swap, when you swap weapons fast and shoot, it freezes. That still exists. Might want to look into that as well, please, if you guys can. That bug still is existing in the game. All right, more shock action. Let's do it. Throw that out. Let's see if they get shocked. Of course, the guy behind the truck gets shot. That's fine. Just rotate. See if anybody else gets shocked. Now at this point, I'm just playing to see who's gonna get shocked. Okay, that guy just died randomly. Well, you guys get the point. It's definitely a fun build. I literally, after I'm done making this video, I'm probably gonna rock this build like all day. But you guys get the point. Until next time, boy Belly, I'm out. Peace.